Hello, welcome. If you found this video, it's because there's something in it you will benefit from. So stick with me. Today we're going to be working with the Goddess Athena, Greek goddess of wisdom. She's also a goddess of war and crafting. She's got quite a lot of skills. She's a very accomplished goddess. And well, this all came about because I was thinking about, so at the point where I'm recording this video, it's Samhain, so Halloween, and lots of cultures around the world have ancestors, meditations, ancestors, traditions around this time. And so I was just went, oh, perhaps I should do something about ancestors for Samhain, Halloween. And Athena just popped up and was like, I can help you. And so it was really, really lovely to have her to work with today. And as I record this is actually on Halloween day, because I've had a bit of a crazy week and my son's been poorly and it's all just tricky. But here I am, and I think actually there's something super special about working on it this day when the magic is so alive. And what a special thing to do, to be able to create for you on this day when the magic is so alive. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a cleanse. I've got some lovely stuff for a cleanse with, and then we're going to do some charging you up, and then we're going to move into a healing meditation. Now, you can probably already feel the healing that's coming through my hands, and that's up to you whether you want to receive it, okay? So if you just like ASMR and you like watching the hands, that's cool. You enjoy this video however you want to, okay? But if you're open to receiving the healing coming from my hands, this is chaos energy. I'm a chaos practitioner, and it is coming through me, not from me, so you don't have to worry. You're not depleting me in this process. I can give this freely, and it can help you to feel really good. If you want to receive the healing that I am sending in this video, then you feel free to just say I accept, or yes, or just affirm in whatever way feels right to you. There's no right or wrong way to do this. We're working together. My job here is to help you feel good, and I am working with Athena in order to deliver that. Great. So just settle yourself down. That's it. Settle yourself down and know that you need to be here for whatever is coming. Even if you just need a pause in this space and time. Quite a few have had a bumpy week. Have you had a bumpy week? Yeah. Do you know what? Sometimes it's nice just to take a moment for yourself, isn't it? And if you're using this video to go to sleep, then by all means do so. But so you don't lose me, I would say hit the subscribe button now in case you're asleep by the end of the video and you forget who I am. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And if you're one of the returning people, it's lovely to have you back. So, gosh, it's really bright here with the sunshine streaming in. I do love that sunshine energy. So, first we're going to work on cleansing, okay? And you can see today in Cornwall, I'm going to attempt to light one of my herbal sticks. Right, this is an oyster shell, and I use it to hold it in case any ash falls. And then I've got one of my lovely herbal sticks that I'm going to use for a smoke cleanse today, but also what I'm going to use. I'm very excited. I found in my feather jar these, which I believe are owl feathers. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but they were just there. I kept getting pulled to the feather jar. And I just love them, aren't they? Such beautiful things. Now Athena, as you can see from the picture I've got on her, this is from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. This deck here, this is by Doreen Virtue. She's got an association with owls and with olive trees, and wisdom, warfare, crafting, as we said. Now, what I was really drawn to here is this pearl. In the UK, we have a phrase about pearls of wisdom, and actually, when you think about it, pearls take a really long time to form, don't they? A lot of work goes into that little mollusk forming a pearl, and then so does wisdom. Sometimes take a really long time to form. Sometimes you've got to go through the same mess quite a few times to build the wisdom. But hey, isn't that part of being alive? That making mistakes and getting stuff wrong and things going wrong is fundamentally human. So don't you worry if you make loads of mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. And it's completely human. Okay? So be kind to yourself. You deserve kindness. Okay? I know sometimes we can be a little bit hard on ourselves. Sometimes you're your own worst critic. But you don't deserve it. You just don't. Okay? Your heart does not deserve to be made to feel worse by your own words. Don't be mean to your heart, okay? Don't be mean to your heart. You don't deserve it. That's it. Okay. So, shall we get this cleansing started? Because what I'd like to do is just remove that which no longer serves you, get you nice and clear and a bit charged up before we move to the meditation. So let's see if I can get this lit. Always a challenge in damp Cornwall to get anything lit. Here we go. This is rosemary from my garden. I like rosemary because it's a good protection herb. Let's see if I can get a bit more of it alight. There's a fine line between this and not burning down my house. Need another lighter. Excuse me one moment. I sometimes think the fire element likes to play with me because I seem to have malfunctioning lighters all the time. Even one of the lovely people who watches my videos got me a beautiful antique one and restored it. And now that doesn't work either. Here we go. I just smell that lovely rosemary smoke. We're going to go use these beautiful owl feathers. There we go. Just to cleanse your energy. Just a gentle one, okay? Gonna start up at the top. That's it. Wafting the smoke towards you. Let it cleanse your all negative energy and entity. Let it just remove anything that no longer serves you. That's it. Lift up your feet for me, please. That's it. And then let's go round. Need to light again. Now, just allowing that smoke just to cleanse through you, through your energy, any spaces that it needs to slip through, and on its way back out, just remove anything that doesn't serve you. Right, just coming down the back now. You can hear me, but you won't see me because I'm behind you. But trust me, it's still happening with the beautiful owl feathers. Athena's owl feathers. Well done. It's funny, being a magical practitioner, you end up a bit of a hoarder, don't you? I'm so glad I picked these up. It's like they were waiting in my jar for today. you nice and cleansed, and hopefully you're feeling a little bit better, I just want to push some more Athena energy into you. I'm using, for this, some beautiful pearls. If we think about pearls of wisdom, hopefully you're going to receive a lot of wisdom in the meditation in a minute. But let's just fill up any spaces made by the cleansing, okay? Yeah, let's just gently. They're quite vibrant, aren't they? As I feel the energy radiate from them, it's quite a lot. Ready? In my head, it's like sparkles pushing into your aura. Don't you worry about anything that you've removed today or that we've picked off of you with the cleansing, because I will transmute that into something else. Okay? All energy can be recycled into something else. So just allow yourself to chill out with that pearly, sparkly energy. That's it. Because we're just going to fill up the holes with little pearls. Little beautiful pearls. I love them. Really good. Okay. Now, when I was working with Athena and communicating with her this week, I felt that we wanted to have a candle. It looks like her card's looking at the candle, doesn't it? She looks like she's actually looking at it. So fingers crossed I could get my lighter to work one last time and get this candle going. Here we are. Just a little candle flame. Yeah. Really good. It's going to get going, just a little beeswax candle. Calling on Athena, Greek Goddess of wisdom, warfare, strategy, and craft. Please join us in the work that we are doing. Support us through this meditation and this magic. Bring your wisdom to this ancestral meditation and allow us to be cleansed, cleared, healed, complete to finish for our highest and greatest good. That's it. There you go. And now we're going to move into the meditation. Now that we're cleansed and a little bit charged, it's time to really chill out. So, I invite you to close your eyes. That's it. Close your eyes. The hands are going to continue because I'm still doing the healing. But the power of your imagination and imagery you can create to connect with Athena will be amazing if you can allow yourself to work with it. However, if that doesn't feel right for you today, as I always say, trust your instincts. Do what feels right for you. Okay? So, let's just imagine that you're laying down in nature, in an open field, staring at the sky. The weather is perfect, just beautiful for how you like it, just gorgeous. That's it, just beautiful. I want you just laying comfortably on the ground, super comfortable, staring at the sky. You might see soft fluffy clouds. That's gently moving. As you breathe and you sigh, just contented. That's it. See if you can lengthen the breath for me now. Just lengthen the breath a little bit. Just slow it down. And just settle yourself even more into the ground. Just laying there, peaceful. That's it. Allow yourself to settle onto the ground. Allow your body to feel in contact with the ground. Allow yourself to feel the contact with the earth and the earth energy that's rising up to meet you as your body presses down into the ground. You might feel streams of energy, like your own energy, auric energy, channeling down into the ground. This might feel like tree roots. You know, sometimes when we do the grounding, we imagine tree roots growing out the soles of our feet and the base of our spine. But if that looks like beams of light or cords of energy, all is well. But just let your energy connect down now into the ground. That's it. Deep, deep down through the soil, past the pebbles, past the water, all the way down to find a nice big rock to wrap themselves around. That's it. Get that energy attached. Yeah, get your energy attached to the solid rock of earth. That's it. And then we're going to take 3 deep breaths. And what we're going to do with those breaths is we're going to drink up the earth energy through our connection. And then we are going to exhale anything we don't need down into the earth for it to be transmuted. Okay, so ready? Drinking that earth energy, pull it up. That's it. And release, 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 release. That's it. Drinking that energy, pull it up. Solid, safe earth energy. That's it. And exhale. Relax, 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 relax. That's it. And then one last one. Breathe in that earth energy. And then release. Peace, 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 peace. How marvelous to be connected to the earth in peace. And as you're just watching the sky so relaxed as the clouds drift by, you start to notice really, really high up, there's a bird. And it looks like it's playing in the air. Its flight is so graceful and effortless. You can't help but wonder at that sensation of freedom that bird sort of represents. It's quite far away at the moment, but as you see it starts to come further down, yeah, you feel that bird is coming closer to you. And as it gets closer and closer near the ground, what you notice is it's an owl. Now, often being nocturnal creatures, it's quite unusual. You weren't expecting to see an owl here, and particularly not an owl who comes and lands by you. Just like bold as the day, just hops onto the grass and stares at you. Curious little creature, relaxed, and with complete ease, you start to stare yourself from the ground. Because, honestly, owls don't land next to you every day. And this one seems to be hopping a bit, like it's trying to lead you to something. So up you pop and follow the owl. And the owl is going to take you over the ridge at the top of the hill. So just walk and follow at an easy pace. The owl might fly a bit and perch on a tree and wait for you to catch up. Obviously it's much more efficient at covering ground, but that's okay, there's no rush. This is a relaxing meditation. Sleepy. If you want to go to sleep at any point, you can just let your mind drift, okay? Just follow the owl, see where it leads you. So up over the ridge of the hill and coming down, you can see a grove of trees on the other side. It's a beautiful grove of trees, actually an olive grove. And with each step you take, you start to feel more and more relaxed, more and more peaceful. Stepping down the hill, walking downhill, it's not a steep hill, it's so easy. And each step, you've already got that beautiful earth energy connection going, following this marvellous owl that's taking you towards an olive grove. And as you see, you follow this owl, stepping each step more relaxed, more peaceful, easy breathing. Easy stepping, easy going. You just get closer and closer to the olive grove until you start to see just by the olive grove is a lady at a loom. The owl flies up and perches on the loom, and the loom is big. It's a big weaving loom which has on it the most beautiful tapestry you've ever seen. Utterly beautiful, kind of impossible to describe the colours and the patterns and the way that they're woven into each other. It's a real work of art, absolutely beautiful. And as you take in the patterns, you're so astounded by them you almost didn't notice the lady sitting there. But of course, it's Athena, and she's sitting at the loom, weaving. One of her many skills is to be weaving, because she's the goddess of crafts. That's it. So, the seat that she's on where she's weaving at this giant loom is actually big enough for two. And you ask if you may join her. She welcomes you next to her, and you take a seat at the loom. What you get the sense of as you get closer is the millions and millions of tiny threads woven in and out, and how they create smaller pictures and bigger pictures throughout the design. And no thread is the same, but somehow the pictures and the patterns are still just breathtaking. And Athena shows you that this is a tapestry of life. Each thread is a thread of your ancestors. That's it, each tiny weeny thread creating part of the smaller pictures that then makes part of the bigger pictures is a thread of the life of your ancestors. And they're all represented here. What she's giving you the sense of is how big it is, and how interconnected it is, and how all of these patterns that have been going back forever on this giant weaving, they've all led to the space at the bottom. All of these ancestors, all of these different lifetimes, whether they knew it or not at the time, were leading to this point where your life is. And they might have done something 1,000 years ago that somehow, in the bigger picture of things, is still impacting on you now. And this weaving is about the positive stories, okay? This weaving's about the positive stories and the stuff that they give you that's their wisdom, okay? If you're looking at the weaving, and between you and Athena you spot any threads that you feel, I don't want that in there, you can just pluck it out. Okay? The ones that you don't like, you just take out. The ones that are unbearable, they'll be hanging out. But remember, a lot of them, even sometimes on lifetimes that you think, well, I don't actually really want that in my heritage. Somehow that's part of the bigger picture. So only pack out the really awful things and leave the rest to settle and be where it is. Because you might need that in a way that you don't fully understand. And that's part of the wisdom. Sometimes we don't understand why stuff happened to us, and sometimes it just feels absolutely awful. But there's a reason that led you to this point. You are the sum total of all these patterns of ancestors that went before you. Okay? So accepting that there's a bigger picture here amongst your heritage and all this ancestor wisdom will serve you well. And if you can settle that with Athena, you might look towards the bottom of the loom where you see the threads that were related to your immediate family, perhaps parents and grandparents, and see how they actually need you to connect into the picture now. And this is where Athena will pass you a cord, a little thread, and this thread will be the perfect thread for you. And it might be a particular colour that works for you. You don't need to question it, just accept the gift. And then gently, with her hands guiding you as well, allow the thread of your life just to be gently woven into the strands of the picture, to become part of the big picture. Now, of course, there's still going to be some of that thread tangling out, because you have free will and your life's not done yet. But allow yourself to be woven into the bigger picture so that you can connect with this ancestor wisdom, so that you can feel this energy of your ancestors coming down to you. Because, you know, there's ancestor wisdom around us, like energetically. There's ancestor wisdom that's been passed down sort of genetically, like living in your body. There's so many ways that those that have gone before us affect who we are. And that doesn't mean that we're not an individual, but just feeling that connection sometimes is really supportive. Yeah? And if you turn to Athena now, she's going to tell you how to let something turn to wisdom that you need it to. Okay? So just pop your hands on the weaving along with her and let her explain to you how to let something from your past become wisdom. Really good. You're doing great. And now with the magic of Athena, because she's pretty magical, she's going to remove the weaving from the loom. Just lift it off. And she's going to walk to the olive grove. And you should follow her. Because these are big olive trees. And what she's going to do is hang this beautiful tapestry as a hammock between two trees. What a beautiful place to rest. Soft cocooning hammock, ancestor energy. That's it. Go on, climb in. Settle down. Feel how the hammock wraps around you. This beautiful ancestor energy. This whole picture of life, of which your thread is woven in. You are part of their story as they are part of yours. And they surround you as you rest in their protective energy. That's it. Really good. You might hear their whispers. You might hear the whispers in the trees of the olive grove as the wind flows through. And you might hear the ancestors of the tapestry wrapped around you in that hammock, whispering wisdom to you. You come from us. And they will tell you what you need to know. And Athena says, "This is where I leave you now to rest." And she pulls from her necklace a pearl and she gives it to you as a gift. And you receive it with gratitude. This is the time to thank her. Lady Athena, we thank you for being with us and all the wisdom that you have shared. That's it. And that pearl represents wisdom for you. Wisdom you have had. And you might find, as you're wandering around in your waking life, having done this meditation, that you see more of Athena's symbols, the olives or the pearls or the owl. And you just know that that's her gentle reminder of you to be wise. That's it. That's her gentle reminder of her presence. And you might notice coloured threads or tapestry. And wouldn't that be a lovely reminder of your ancestors who are surrounding you in this beautiful hammock? Because your ancestors are all around you, all the time. You can always ask them for their wisdom. They're right there. And to be surrounded by them is to know that you're not alone. You come from such a long line of ancestors. Who you are goes way back. You are maybe a tiny thread in a giant tapestry, but your thread matters, because without it they cannot make the pictures and the beautiful designs. So allow yourself that sense of importance, because you are important. You are integral to the story. Your story is as relevant and as much a part of it as anyone else's. Yes. And so just allow that gentle rocking of the hammock to soothe you. Allow that connection to make you feel good. Allow yourself to feel safe and warm and drifty. And if you'd like to drift off to sleep, that you can just continue rocking there, cocooned in this beautiful hammock, rocking gently, drifting away. Maybe follow the owl into the dreamland, or just listen to the whispers of the trees and see where they take you. And if you're coming back, then I want you to find your fingers in your toes and give them a little wiggle. That's it. Really good. Take a big deep breath to wake up your body. And let it out with a sigh. Just feel completely relaxed. Really good. Allow your body to wake up gently as you come back into the day. I really hope you enjoyed this Ancestor and Athena meditation. I've got more videos on my channel. Do have a look. Please do the like and subscribe thing so that I know that you're there and you know you can find me again if you need to. I always love to hear what you write in the comments. It really does make my day to hear how you found the meditations, and I'm always open to hearing new ideas from you as well, because I genuinely really love doing this and making meditations and healings that help people feel good. Have a beautiful day.